Hi YouTube, this is Renisha and I'm coming on here really quick with another video. This one is a little bit different. It's a little bit more about mental health and awareness and anxiety and stress and depression. And I just wanted to go in with the scripture first and foremost. And the scripture that I'm reading and that has been on my mind is John 10:10. And it says, this is the King James Version. It says, the thief cometh not, but for to steal, and to kill, and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. And that I that's being referred to is Jesus, because this is actually him speaking in this verse. But I just wanted to say that God created, he created us. So he would never want us to do anything to harm our life or anything like that. We are his creation. He is proud of his creation. He would never want us to hurt ourselves or harm ourselves. But on the other hand, that old devil, his main functions are for us to kill, steal, and destroy. And I have a personal story. It's kind of an old story, but it's still my own experience. Well, some years ago when I was a little bit new to church still, and I had a lot going on, and I'll give a little background. I am a single mom. I've been a single mom for a very long time now. I've been divorced for a long time, and I do have a daughter. She's she's not that small anymore, but I have a young teenager, and I had got some medical bills for her, and I just kept getting a lot of them, and I was really trying to pay them off quickly. So I decided to take on like a part-time seasonal kind of thing, but I really only planned to maybe work like a month just to pay that off and be done with it and, not have to worry about it anymore. But it was a lot for me because I was already working a full-time job that was a busy job that was a lot. And leaving work and doing a few hours almost every other day was killing me. It was too much, but I didn't realize that I was overworking myself and doing too much. And I was just emotionally drained. So I was driving to campus to visit my little sisters when they were still in college at the time. And the freeway, there was so much traffic. So I took another alternate route, which had me driving along all these long roads. And as I'm driving, the road was sort of curving ahead. And out of nowhere, I just have this thought, and it's telling me to just keep going straight. Don't curve, just go straight and just be done with it all and put an end to it. And it shocked me because I'm like, whoa, what? But the thought came into my mind, and I'm like confused because I don't know why I'm thinking it. I knew that I was stressed and I knew that I was tired and drained, but I just didn't think that I was sad enough to have that kind of thought, because going straight would have meant that I would have actually driven over the edge of the road, and it probably was like some sort of a ditch or something. I don't know, but it would not have ended well for me at all. So I just ignored it and I kept going, and I just blew it off. And that was on a Friday night. So Sunday morning, I'm at church, and the bishop calls me up for prayer, and he's praying over me. And all of a sudden, he takes the microphone away, and he's just talking, and he's just praying to me to where not everybody in the church can hear it anymore. And he saw in the spirit what was happening to me spiritually. He saw that the devil tried to attack my mental health. He saw that the devil tried to attack my mind. And so he started binding and rebuking and praying against the spirit of suicide. And when he said that, it clicked to me. I said, oh my gosh, that's what happened on Friday when I was driving. I didn't even know. And I was confused about it because I believed it was my own thought, but I didn't understand why I would think something like that. And I didn't tell anybody about it because I didn't understand it enough to be able to really speak on it like that. So I was so glad that he prayed for me and that he saw it and that whole thing was nipped in the bud, because things like that can grow and become more of a bigger thing over time. And who knows what would have happened if I would have kept believing that that was my very thought. And who knows what would have happened if I would have kept having those types of thoughts. I have no idea what would have happened. But I'm just grateful that I was able to get prayer and I didn't feel that way anymore. I never got those thoughts again. And I also cut back on that other job and realized that I never really needed it, you know. I said, God, I trust you to make sure that I have enough and more than enough. I trust you to make sure that you are supplying my needs because you are God and you are a good father. So I stopped the other job and I was fine, you know. But sometimes we do things to ourselves when we're trying to take on more than we should, and emotionally it's not always good for our mental health. But I just wanted to come on with a quick video and let people know that whenever you have a negative thought, and if you happen to hear a negative voice, it is not your own thought. That is not your voice that you're hearing in your head. That is demonic oppression that is brought onto you by the devil himself. He wants to attack your mind. He wants to attack your thoughts. He wants you, if he can get you to take yourself out, then that's one less person that he has to worry about that's going to cause somebody else to come to Christ. If he can get you to hurt your very self, then that's like a big slap in the face to God that's created us, and we are his, we're his greatest, greatest things that he made. He made us and he said it was good. If you go back and read into Genesis in creation. So he was proud of us. He would never want us to hurt ourselves, but a lot of times we go through a certain season and not everything we deal with is easy. And sometimes you feel overwhelmed. I know I have dealt with some things, but I'll make more videos. But I have to try to always remind myself that these things are a season. And we have summer, we have fall, we have winter, we have spring. These seasons will all change, but we have to trust God and we have to keep the faith and understand that it's not a permanent situation. It's a temporary situation that we don't like, but we'll get through it. We'll be stronger, and our faith in God will grow even the more so. But I just wanted to say, do not listen to any negative voice or any negative thoughts that you have. It is not your own thought. It is of the devil. And I just want everybody to be safe out there and have a good day. Bye.